It is that deep. I will take you to the core of the earth. And this is why.
Yeah, 100%. It is that
The
serious.
same, one of the organizations that puts on Untangling does happy hours, right? They've asked me to do happy hours multiple times. Have you ever seen me at a happy hour? No, they never lock in it. So this is a pattern.
Welcome to the Reckoning with the Primal Wound podcast. This episode is about community politics, so if you want to skip it, go right ahead, but it's also teaching from my experiences and focusing on leadership in this space. So if you want to learn how to approach me, or if I'm even working with anyone else in this community, or if I'm going to go back to just doing everything on my own like I did the first film, continue listening. And also it's Scorpio season, so Jenna has a lot of insights there that you might find super helpful. Hope you enjoy, and let us know what you think in the comments.
This community is interesting.
It's a good way to put it. Interesting.
I wonder if like masking so much means there's gonna like the people who want to be like leaders or seen the most are fake as
Like as a coping skill. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And honestly, it gets to a certain point. I remember an astrologer saying this, like, you came to see me perform that person that you know me as. You don't know the real me. You know this version of me. So, like, you almost get into that mode of, like, I'll be who you're here to see. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And I think
And
for adoptees, it's like, we're so good at masking. We've done it. We've played roles for our entire lives. Like, it's second nature. So,
and I think it just hit me today. So I'm glad we didn't record before this.
sorry.
It's informing, everything. The way I'm trying to frame the update on the untangling thing was that they responded like a week later. So
Yeah.
what is that? And the people are like, well, just because we asked you to speak doesn't mean that was a guarantee. You know, we asked all of the community leaders to present. So I'm like, that's a weird strategy. And I wouldn't care if I hadn't already established like how I expect leaders to roll in spaces. And mine was the film community, like, of course, I've submitted like a film, my first film, to a festival I worked at. And it was also the whole crew was community members in that city, and it still got rejected. But they sent me a personal message that was like, the movie's awesome. We just literally don't have space for it. But we love you. We love the crew, obviously.
Yeah.
And that would have meant so much more because now I'm like coming from, oh my gosh, the community wants to see the sequel and does respect what I've done, to being like, no, they don't.
Right. Like, what changed?
Actually, they do not. And they
Yeah.
don't want to know any more of the story. So it's cool to reflect, and just be like, okay, whatever. I know that Reckoning is canon.
Mhm.
And I've tried to platform as many other stories as possible because I know that I don't want to be like the focus of all of this.
Mhm.
And I thought I found a way to do that.
Yeah.
So it's like it feels like eliminating the competition by doing something like that to me.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
It's like,
what I mean by something like that, not the rejection, the copy pasta. You want to do a book report and stuff.
I was like, is this a science fair? Like, that didn't feel great.
A poster. Um, and I'm trying to check myself and be like, you know, maybe that's all you. I like that's something.
It's interesting too that you say that you had some shifts in perspective even leading into today because astrology, the
Please,
sun just moved into Scorpio. So you left Libra season behind and entered Scorpio season. The sun is shining its light onto this energy of like psychoanalysis and really like tangling with our deep woundedness, but also like this taboo nature or things that are unconscious or unspoken. So it makes it so it's a little bit easier to potentially read between the lines.
Yeah. If we had done this 2 days ago, I'd be saying different things, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, for
That
sure.
I didn't know when the flip over day was. It's like
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, it was,
today.
yes, today. So we're at 0 degrees Scorpio. And I think we talked about this last time that Mercury and Mars were together in Scorpio, making that like aggressive communication. And we had our new moon in Libra. So as that ended, the moon was in Scorpio and still is. It's later in Scorpio, but now we have the sun, the moon, Mercury, and Mars. And it's like, Scorpio. Great.
That tracks, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very heady. That's why it feels so much like so many people I know with heavy Scorpio, like yourself, are really feeling it already. The shift was like boom, locked in. Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday is on Tuesday.
Yay.
So interesting.
Yeah. Are you doing anything special?
I'm like, it's not too late. I mean, I
Nope.
was just in Ohio with Harry and Jill filming for the sequel, and I'm really like, I love it. I love like everything I've gotten, but I think I'm gonna have to like really stop with the, people pleasing and like everyone who wanted to help me with it
Mhm.
and be in it and just be like, okay, now I don't want to platform people, the wrong people, right? And
Yeah.
now I get it. I think I've had enough experiences in this community. Even today, someone was telling me that this other event that just happened in DC, they see it. They're like, it's just like it's fog lift. Like,
Oh, like imitating.
mm, hmm
Yep. Yep.
and they were like, but this was totally unprompted, like out of nowhere. It's like, but like, I would go to a fog lift, but didn't even know about this thing because maybe they didn't promote it.
I was going to mention that in the sky right now, we have Hera, which, if anyone knows the mythological story behind Hera, it's a lot about sovereignty and sticking to what you know and knowing your own worth, knowing your own power. And directly opposite Hera, we have an asteroid, an object in space, Persephone. And if you know the story of Demeter and Persephone, Persephone, that loss and abandonment, reconciliation coming back together, there's a lot of adoptee overlap within that story. So to have Hera, sovereignty, power, in this tension with the feelings of Persephone, the feelings of the child that was abducted, taken away, separated, then reunion, rejoined, then went through these cycles of back and forth between the underworld with Hades and then reunion with Demeter, her mother. It's interesting to see, as Persephone representing the adoptee side of the story, that tension between the adoptee experience and stepping into our power and our sovereignty. And whenever we have an opposition, it's all about integration. It's all about taking those two energies and blending them together, finding their common ground so that they both can rise. Like, you don't want it to be a seesaw where it's unbalanced. You want it to come together. So, pretty powerful. So an opposition, that means tension between that adoptee part of us and standing in our power and not being, envious or jealous or giving into competitiveness when really there's room for everyone. So it's interesting that your story kind of mirrors like, ooh, are we leaning too far in? Are some of these organizations leaning too far in? Are we able to stand in our power? Are we able to kind of unite these energies together?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Somebody else, another friend, who I like a lot, was also like, why are you taking it so seriously? And I was like, because I respect you, I'm gonna digest that. And then I'm like, because it is that deep. I will take you to the core of the earth. And this is why.
Yeah, 100%. It is that serious.
Same, one of the organizations that puts on Untangling
Mhm.
does happy hours, right? They've
Mhm.
asked me to do happy hours multiple times. Have you ever seen me at a happy hour?
Mm-mm.
No, they never lock in it. So this is a pattern. And I'm
Yep.
like, just leave me alone, don't fuck with me. If you don't want me, you don't. I'm totally fine. I'm cooking. I am winning
Mm.
without this. And then this throws me off. The adoptee community comes in and throws me off my game. I'm like in the flow. I'm cooking. I'm excited about things, opportunities. And then, like, why? Why do I need this again? And that's why it's deep. That's why it's personal.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. And you have a ton of that energy to look at things really deeply and to dissect where is it coming from? What are the actual, like, how can you not take it personally? Isn't everything a little bit personal?
Thank you. And it, like, yes, thank you. Especially when there's a pattern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't want to think anyone's fucking with me on purpose, but it also is a strategy to eliminate your competition.
Mm-hmm. It's very hard to decipher, like, what is the motivation? Like, and it can be crazy making. Like, if you're kind of like obsessively staring at it, like, well, what is the problem here? Like, why does this keep happening? What is the actual message from the universe? Because this doesn't seem fair at all.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have an answer for
Do I?
that?
Well,
It's weird because I'm trying not. I know that they're probably all saying, I don't know. It's like I had to stand up for myself to hold on to my brand. And they're probably all like, Autumn's the problem. And it was the money that ruined everything. And I was trying to be like, hey, I don't want to do this.
yeah.
And they would lie to my face and be like, I know we had this event with you, but we have to work now. Like, that's bullshit. You
Hmm.
just are sabotaging fog lift. And so, like, then doing it. And that's total, like, I'm listening to the Founders podcast on
Mhm.
Spotify because it was recommended. I don't know if you've heard it. It's
Mm-mm.
really good. And that's a strategy, you know?
Yeah.
How is the adoptee community just like a business? Like, it's like, okay, kudos. Y'all are thinking in this business minded, making money, like strategizing. And I'm over here just literally trying to prevent pain in the constellation. Like,
Yeah.
wasn't about making money. And that was, but that doing something you love,
Right.
I was so excited for like a week. And then it all disintegrated. Why? Why? It was weird.
Yeah.
And I think the adoptee community is more cutthroat than the music industry, honestly.
Wow. That says a lot. Wow.
I think
Yeah.
it stems from like worth and all of
Yeah.
that. So now I have to start over kind of because they did. It kind of beat me.
I don't think they beat you. I think that there was an opportunity to be like, well, I have learned that this is not my path to walk with you.
I think they're making money doing live events
Yeah.
with the same audience.
Imitation is
What?
the
You go.
sincerest
I'm not
form
gonna
of
say
flattery. Is that what it is? So it's
it is.
like, am I being flattered right now? Am I just drowning in being flattered? Are you flattering me so much that I feel nauseated by it?
You love bombing me to death.
Is that what this is? I'm being love bombed? Thank you, organization.
Man, it is motivating, to be like, okay, this is not the right opportunity, like, and these
It's
people don't
interesting.
want me. Okay, fine.
I think though that like when one door kind of closes and we acknowledge that and we take action on it and call back our sovereignty and step away and say, I'm powerful on my own. I think the universe says, yes, you are, and gives you that because you've said you believe in yourself. Can I share some astrology. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Do it. All right, here's you. Here is you, and here is now. So the sun in the sky, right there at the top, it's shining light. The universe is shining light on your midheaven, your mission, your purpose. Every year at this time, your midheaven is activated. It is the focus point of our sun. It is exactly what the universe wants to be lit up. And this year, Mars, Mercury, and the moon right now, but Mars and Mercury, that conjunction, that fusion of energy, that intense fusion of communication with also aggression, but very penetrating, was right on top of your Jupiter. Jupiter in the 10th.
Whoa.
Where do you underestimate yourself? Do you underestimate your ability to do this mission on your own? Do you underestimate what you bring to the table? Is maybe what they're doing showing you don't need to underestimate it, because they're almost using you as like the parent in the room. Hold my hand while I start this up. Okay, I don't need your hand anymore. Bye. It's almost like saying to you, we know your worth. Why don't you know your worth?
Yeah,
Even though
exactly.
they're doing it in kind of a aggressive way. Mars can be aggressive. And with Mercury there too, it can be like aggressive communication, aggressive ways of perceiving you, seeing you in a way that isn't really true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Another person was like, I think that I have a different experience than you with these people because I'm just really passive. I'm like, I am not confrontational without reason.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not weak. And to see what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
pull back the lens a little bit and see who you're aligning with.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it. And so they're probably saying that I'm aggressive or confrontational or like all the opposite things of being passive. Like being passive is a good thing. And I'm like, I'm gonna protect my IP and my brand and work with who I want to work
Yeah. Yeah. That's absolutely what you should do, because right now Jupiter is transiting your house of partnerships. It's saying that the universe is trying to give you an
I'm here.
abundance of partnerships right now, and it's up to you to kind of decipher which ones are worth your time. And how are you going to do that? Lean into
Yes,
your intuition.
that's it. I've
Yeah.
been like overwhelmed with like partnership opportunities. And so I think I said yes to everybody. That was nice
Mm.
and gassing me up. Um, and now I see that that's fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. And now
Mm-hmm.
you've said yes to all these things with Jupiter's rose-colored glasses on. And now the actual hits come in, because this Jupiter is also trining your Jupiter. It's making this flowing harmonious angle, which in a positive situation, that can be a really good thing. But in a not so positive situation, it can make us a little bit blind to what we actually need to do. Things might seem like a good idea, but sometimes that path of least resistance is kind of like a trickery type thing. With a trine, people say like, oh, that's so easy to do. And it's like, well, no, you still have to work it. And in this case, talking about working this water function. So working your scorpionic, your ability to kind of be penetrating and your ability to see through things and understand intention. Scorpio can be a little bit suspicious. Don't forget to be a
Mm-hmm.
little bit
Mm-hmm.
suspicious. And
Yep.
then it's in Cancer in the sky, so it's saying like we're really going to push it with the feels right now. Like I think if you tune into
Oh.
you would know exactly which opportunities feel right.
Oh no, it's totally becoming more clear. And I'm doing things like calling people or, just gathering so much information. And
Good.
it's very clear.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And I just need to trust my own instinct because there's so many authentic people out in the community too
Yeah. Yeah.
that are
And
powerful.
deciding
And that's
which
more powerful than these fake people.
100%. Being discerning right now, that will really be helpful. You can
Yeah.
lean into that Scorpio energy to discern which groups are your right audience, and not necessarily audience as in real literal audience. It's like, who's my audience for my day-to-day? Who's my best audience for my work ideas? Who's my best audience to actually create with? Who are the people that are going to take my ideas and give back the same amount of effort? Not people who just want to use me for my commitment or to make themselves feel like, oh, my project must be stable, Autumn's on board. No, that's not a reciprocal relationship.
Totally. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And because I want that. I think just like wanting to manifest that is the key. And now I am. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can just start over with the sequel. It doesn't have to have like everybody in it that thinks they're in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, you know, like I have control of that.
That's an interesting mirror too. It's almost like the organization that was like, everyone come, actually, never mind. It's like they're giving you permission to also say, actually, never mind.
Exactly.
Yep.
No, that's true. Facts.
Yeah. I love
Oh my
that
gosh.
Venus in the sky in Libra is going to be coming across. So you just had all this kind of aggressive energy. Now you're going to get this like affectionate, gentle, restoring balance energy.
Really?
Yeah, usually
Yay.
when Venus is involved, it's talking about like potentially people coming up in your life that can help you to integrate whatever it is that you're working on, especially in Libra. Venus is very strong in Libra. So continue talking these things out, figuring out how you feel about certain people, certain situations. You don't necessarily have to make any big decisions immediately, but talking
Yeah.
it out, inviting these people in and deciding for yourself, is this right for me? Because I've already said yes too much before. I need to learn from that. Let me take a pause. I don't need to answer this person right now. I don't need to answer anyone right now. I can wait and see what actually feels right to me.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's such good advice for everybody too. So I hope people are listening and glean something from what you're saying and know that they can like do this full with you, right? Like you do this for anybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love this kind of astrology. Once people get a touch for their chart, which you have, once they really have a feel for it, it's like the sky just speaks to us. It shows us exactly where these opportunities are and where the pitfalls are going to be. There's always options. There's high expressions and low expressions. And a lot of these energies too, we talk about the hunter versus the hunted. Are you going to go out there and embrace this energy, or is it going to track you down? So I think maybe you should have been saying no to some of these opportunities. That would have been you embracing the energy, but instead, it's all on you. Yep.
Oopsie. But I've learned.
It's okay.
I mean, it takes some time to like learn it. But yeah, then when you have someone like you to read it, I guess it is super helpful. So thank you.
Thanks for listening. And let me know if you think I am still taking it too seriously, or if I'm right to tell you the whole truth and my side of it and what I see as a pattern. Is it a pattern? Is my pattern recognition on point? Are some people in this community fake AF? Are they really trying to mess with me? Or am I just paranoid? Honestly, I've been listening to too much of the Founders podcast, so I know that this is indeed how businesses roll to eliminate the competition. And now the gig's up, people. I see it.